Hi Aquarius, welcome in. This is a bonus reading called Stylin' and Profilin' for the 2022 portal day. And because today is a big day in the sense of what's coming towards you, Aquarius, is what had happened yesterday was yesterday. What's coming towards you is a big deal. So imagine the Two of Wands and you're standing at that crossroads in your life trying to debate between two people, a relationship, two jobs, your life path, your career, and you're sitting there and you're wondering, where do you go? What do you do? Well, everything's going to change this year, and this is that portal day. So let's see, we're going to ask spirit guides what's coming in towards you guys. First, we're going to do general, and then I'm going to do for singles on the romantic front. But let's just do in general for the whole audience here. Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides, my Aquarius, please. And I'm only doing this for the top 4 signs this week as a bonus, as a thank you. Yeah, pretty much that's it. And then the weeklies will come out, and so will the life path readings this weekend. Check out the life path. Here's the card descriptions of what the life paths are. I do them once a month. And they're mostly about you checking in with yourself, your life path, if you're on the right direction, what you're dealing with for the month, and how to mitigate any kind of fallout. All right. Is this too many? No, it's good. Queen of Swords. Here you are at the bottom of the deck. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ooh, look at you. This is a set. You. A lot of you must be in a loving union right now. I say that because the King of Cups is here. Some of you could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't matter. This is somebody who loves you that you're dealing with, that manifested you or you manifested them. This is what's coming in. By the way, love is coming in. You're manifesting love, and it's here. And the best part is the Knight of Pentacles. It's moving slow and steady, but this is a good thing because over the period of time, you can see the worthiness of this relationship, because this is not a flaky knight. This is a stable knight. This is a legit knight. And it's paving the road with true intentions, correct intentions, loving intentions with this king over here. 9 of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. It's saying don't give up, but somebody here is emotionally guarded too. So let's go ahead and clarify. This is what's coming towards you post this day. What's coming in? This has a lot to do with either a major commitment or getting married or doing something and in an unorthodox way, not typical. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah. Look at this. Some of you have recently been dealing with, could be a Capricorn, it doesn't have to be, but something that was toxic and you put it behind you. And it could have been this, some old commitment, some divorce. Others of you, this is somebody that had to, this is a commitment that went wrong. So some of you could have been married to this person and you separated, or you had a commitment with them and you broke up with them, and now this person is kind of coming back, because I do see this Knight of Cups here. Or some of you are just accepting and doing this, but the way you're going about it is not a typical normal way. Like it's somebody who's like, somebody that you were seeing, you like them, you were on and off with this person, then one of you got pregnant, and then you weren't seeing each other, and then you got back together again. It's you didn't do it the normal route. But who gives a shit? Because here comes the invitation and the love offer, and the love is there, and you're both vibrating on the same frequency. But you're both king and queen, and you manifested this. There's just some wounds there. And I believe these are the wounds, whatever this is, whatever this past thing is, where somebody here was married, or it was with the both of you, or one of you. This, whatever this issue is, this is what wounded one of you, or why one of you had the guard up. But it doesn't seem like it's a thing anymore moving forward. That's it. Whatever happened before this day, what happened. Moving forward, there's an acknowledgement of what was toxic and having gotten rid of it. You're going towards like blessings in love. My camera's like freezing. Sorry, I don't know why it's doing that. All right, Aquarius. What do they not see coming? What's the big surprise? This isn't a weekly. This is like your life now after this day. So this is something that you can look forward to the whole year. Because it's just a bonus reading. It's just like an extra little kind of me saying thank you. That's all. The Ten of Swords and the Seven of Cups and the Hangman. All right. So the big surprise is the thing that you don't see coming, what you should be aware of kind of thing, is at some point you're going to feel a little bit stuck over some kind of ending, or you're debating an ending. Yeah, you're going to come to a crossroads at some point. All right, here you are, the fork in the road. Which is the two? Which is today? Today is the two. This is the day. This is also a portal where you stand between those bars and you're like, where do I go? Right? And you're trying to go towards true happiness here, which is what you will do. But somebody here, I think this is more or less you, Aquarius. You will get stuck over some kind of ending. I'm going to clarify in a second what that is. And then you're going to be left with decisions to make with the Seven of Cups. Let's go ahead and clarify this. This doesn't necessarily mean it's this. Okay? Let's hold on and wait a hot sec. Because this is just a surprise. It's kind of like saying, here's your heads up. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. All right, so somebody here is a little bit emotionally guarded, and that will hurt you in the end, or somebody here in this situation. Others of you, this is you being the wounded warrior, and it's just like you're tired, you're exhausted a little bit, Aquarius, but Spirit's like saying, don't give up now. You're almost at the finish line. It's very much about love. Queen of Cups. Now, if some of you are dealing with two people, like one's a water sign, one's an air sign, I don't know, you are going to have to come to terms with dealing with that. Like, one person really had to go. All right? Because what did come out is the Judgment in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Wands upright. Somebody here made a poor judgment call not to wait for something. Someone didn't wait for you, or you didn't wait for somebody. Somebody didn't take this action, and it ends up hurting someone here. And that's what the ending is. This could really refer to your job, anyone, or anything. This is just a heads up throughout the year. So whatever this ending is, somebody's going to feel a little bit stuck by it. And it's because somebody made the wrong decision not to wait for something to come in. This is like waiting for your ships to come in or a person to come back. And this is not waiting for them. And that was like the wrong choice. All right? And this could be because somebody didn't put in enough effort, or because somebody was emotionally guarded here. And then you're sitting here now stuck. This is why you will be stuck. Because you're going to be left trying to make a decision. Because the sevens, usually we pause and we reflect. And yes, you will be in the Hangman trying to decide what to do there. What's the big takeaway for the year for Aquarius? That, again, doesn't have to necessarily be this. Because this looks like it's going well. This could be something else altogether. This could be a friendship. This could be a family ship issue. This could also be work. Because I don't feel like these two are connected. I actually feel a disconnect of some kind. I don't know. We'll see. What's the big takeaway for the year? This year for Aquarius Spirit Guides. The big takeaway. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Oh my God. Yeah. All right. Somebody's is going away from having to find like strength to deal with some kind of situation, meaning someone's not like when I was talking about this earlier, emotionally guarded or constantly feeling wounded. you know, if you have, if, for example, like if you have that toxic friend that's always like, always wounded, always complaining, always just feeling, you know, that overly sensitive bullshit, that sometimes like that they're always overreacting, you find out that it's a little narcissistic and toxic. So you push yourself away from that, right? So you find the courage over here to move yourself away from a person like this because it was burdening you. All right, so this is going to be your big takeaway from the year. You're going to start transitioning your friends, your colleagues, your jobs, your relationships. Everyone's doing that this year, but you more so, Aquarius, okay? Because this is universal year 6. Look where you're going. You're going towards money on your home, or a marriage or a commitment. But the Four of Cups is here, which talks about something that might be a little bit where you're apathetic, or this could be unrequited for something. But let me see. What is the Four of Cups? But this is something you're learning. So it's not necessarily bad. But let's see. What's the Four of Cups? For me, the Ten of Pentacles, there's nothing bad I could possibly say about that. Even if a bad card comes out, this is just telling me at the end of the day, you're going to realize family's family. And, you know, and like, you're blessed to have your home, money on your home, family, kids, whatever it is, you're going to find those blessings. But I'm interested in knowing what the Four of Cups is. What is the Four of Cups? Yes. Okay, I got it. Yes. Some of you will be dealing with children, all right, or somebody more immature than you. And you're going to need to find the strength and the stamina to deal with it, okay? So I know that's so random, but that's what I'm seeing here. And you're not going to agree with me today, but remind me in December when it's about to be 2023. And be like, yes, Elpis, you were correct. I was dealing with somebody that was fucking so far more immature than me. Or this friend, or my sister, brother, mother, father, or my boyfriend, my husband, wife, somebody immature. All right, because I have 2 pages here. Others of you, this is quite literally children. Needing the courage to deal with these pages, to deal with these children, to deal with immaturity. Because you have the family card over here. So this is your blessing, but this is the only thing that you need to be made aware of. Needing the courage to deal with all of this. That's what your Four of Cups is. Now I understand. The highs and lows of that. The highs and lows of, you know, being married or in a commitment. Needing to deal with some immaturity here, or children. Stressing over it, okay? Because I have the Nine of Swords, sleepless nights. It could be anything about, from, like, if you're worried about your kids, about their money or their school or whatever. If this is an immature person that you're dealing with, it's the mind games, it's the high school head games. You're going to need the courage to deal with that. If it's like someone young and childish. All right, so let me pull some Kipper cards. I'm going to do the single Aquarius. You're not dealing with anybody. We're going to see who's coming towards you in a minute. Community. Main female. All right, so main female, this is either you. If you're a female watching me, this is you. You're the main female. If you're a male watching me, this is the person that you're dealing with. Okay, this is whomever I'm talking about. This is your person. Holy shit. Yeah. You might be if you're not a wealthy man, you will be. There's wealthy man and main female. Females, if you're watching me, there's a wealthy man coming into your life. Into your community. How about that? Your community, maybe your doctors, maybe your musicians, maybe it's your church, maybe you're Irish, it's your Irish clan. I don't know. You know what community is, guys. It's your club. And family room. Shit, this might even be like your family. That's your community. It could be like your whole street block. Family room represents this. You see what I'm doing here? Tarot in my room. This is family room. This is something I'm doing. I'm working out of my room. I'm socializing out of my room. I'm having therapy out of my room. You get my point. That's what family room is. This is you doing something that's close-knit and with your community. For some of you with the family room, that you could be hosting private parties, or you're just closing in. You're honing in on your community, and you're doing more things on the home front. Some of you could be working from home. I don't know. But this is very significant. Family room for me always is like doing something private or doing something from your home, whether it's your job or you're having therapy or virtual therapy. It's something to do with that. And your community. So maybe you're inviting community. This is the thing for the year. This is a theme. All right? And there's a wealthy man in your life. You if you're a male watching me, you will be wealthy. And this is your woman. Others of you, if you're the female listening to me, a wealthy man is coming into your lives. All right, this pertains to both, but let's see. Spirit guides, both people who are aquas are dealing with, and my singles, please. But before I read that, I'm going to read you a spiritual as fuck card, because those are funny and we need to keep it light and fluffy. Speaking of light and fluffy, some of you, it says, give your relationship a chance. I kind of need you guys to remember this throughout the year. All right? Because some of you might be dealing with a separation, or you're coming back from a separation, because retreat is here too. Some of you were separated and you've had retreated from this person, and now you're coming back. If you're not, you will. Because flirt is on the floor. I'll get it in a second. Flirt is keeping shit light and fluffy. Aquarius, please. Is it gotta be such tiny text? And yet, with glasses, I still can't see it. Just kidding. You can't heal a wound by saving it's not there. You can't heal a wound by saying it's not there. Shit, Aquarius, don't fucking yell at me. That is so you, okay? You guys are like, no, there's nothing wrong. No, I'm not hurt. No, I'm not sad. No, I don't know what you're talking about. You try to sweep it under the carpet. There it is. The wounded warrior, the 9 of Wands. All right? Some injuries you really just can't walk off. That's what they're talking about here. Now I realize. But too many of us run around treating emotional compound fractures like a stubbed pinky toe. They aim at the same thing, love. If you ignore the big ouches, they fester, they get gangrenous, and give us permanent limps and shit. Do you have a big ouch that needs tending? Name it. It is the first step to healing it. Maybe your wounds need some professional help, community, therapy. Don't do the gangrenous amputation thing. Like, that's so 2016. My God, these cards are always on friggin' point. And this just drives me home. This is the big thing that you need, your big takeaway. Be careful. If you're wounded and it hurts, you need to talk about this. Because your partner most likely wants to help you, wants to know if they hurt you, what's hurting you. It's not going to help you by keeping it a secret. Flirt is what fell on the floor. All right, so let's go ahead and read for the singles. This is a big deal because you can hurt your relationship seriously with that. Okay, because there is some kind of ending there that might happen, and you want to avoid that. Forewarned is forearmed. And this is like we're talking about later on. This isn't like now. You know how I usually do weeklies? Well, here's a sneak peek into the year. Your partner, I promise you, Aquarius, wants to know what you're dealing with because they probably want to help you. They probably want to talk about it. Maybe it might not seem like that to you. And if they don't, then they need to go fuck themselves right out of your life. No, I'm just kidding. But I saw the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. They totally love you. Somebody loves you that much. There's nothing that much you could do wrong. By, you know, no one's going to think of you differently, Aquarius. They're not going to look at you different. They're not going to look at you weak at all. What separation? Yeah, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you kind of turned off your feelings for a hot second, some of you. Queen of Cups, you're not emotionally stable at the moment. Retreat? Or somebody is doing that. Or that's where you were. Anyway, King of Pentacles is here. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus doesn't have to be. Stability is coming in. Stability with a king. What's flirt? And it's going to be practical too. It's not going to be like some crazy uber emotional thing. It's going to be right up your alley. Right up your alley. Look at you, moving on the right path, into the right track. Six of Swords, flirting. I love it. What's coming towards my beautiful... I'm putting these back in. What's coming towards my beautiful Aquarius? The ones that are single, that have nobody, nothing at all, no one at all. Ooh, Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, Temperance. All right, so some of you do have a past energy here. Temperance talks about, you know, there's a reason some of you are holding on to someone here, right? Energetically, Four of Pentacles, either they are, you are. It doesn't really matter to me, because this, when I see Archangel Michael Temperance card next to it, this is talking about patience. This is also telling me that this Archangel Michael thought it was a good idea in the heaven to put you two together. You have some kind of spiritual bond, and this is why either they haven't let you go or you haven't let them go. One of you couldn't quit it because it was being protected by spirit above. All right? And somebody here feels very vindicated when the person comes back. All right? Wish fulfillment. This is on a selfish level. I ain't going to lie. And I really feel like this is you, Aquarius, but who gives a shit? This is what we all desire and want to in life. You get recognized, okay? And they come back and they say, oh my God, I fucked up. What did I do? I want you in my life, right, Aquarius? And you feel some kind of vindication here, because the Nine of Cups talks about us on an emotional level being happy and satisfied, but on an individual, all right? It doesn't stop you from being in this place, though, wanting to make a decision. You know, it's one thing to feel the Six of Wands. It doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, happiness. It just means you feel vindicated, like you were right all along kind of feeling. But now you have to make a decision. You have to make a choice over here. Yeah, you have to make a decision. And you're trying to make a smart one. You're going to take a time out. That's why you have separation and retreat, because you're trying to make a wise choice. Communication back and forth with this person, trying to make a wise choice. How crazy is that? Like, when I put these two cards together, you see how like the wands bleed right into the next card, into the night sky. It's on your mind. The conversations you're having, the things that you're thinking about, the things that this person said to you. Seven of Wands, trying to decide. Anything else in regards to this? You have heavily on your mind, heavily. So a lot of you single Aquarius, the only thing I'm picking up is past energy, okay? Because somebody is on your mind. This isn't, you're like, nope, not at all. I'm single. There's nothing. There's no one. This is then who's coming towards you. Could be Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Could be a Virgo. Could be a Leo. This is just somebody who feels like when they meet you, with the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups, when they meet you, this could just be telling me they feel like they won something. Like you're that prize. You see that lambskin up there? This is you. What they won. You're their prize, right? And this brings them wish fulfillment. This person that's coming towards you. And they've been very, very patient for you to come towards them. Very patiently waiting. And they've been energetically holding on to you. Maybe they were waiting for you to be single and they were waiting for you to come in. Right? That's what's coming towards you. And then this is you trying to decide what to do with that. Even though like there's something here where you have some kind of sleepless nights and you might be a little bit stressed out. It's down the road, so we'll see. You can follow the weekly readings and see what's up when we do those. Alright guys, this is what I have for you. As a bonus, I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you on your life path readings or your weekly tarot. Alright, my beautiful souls, I'll see you next one.